Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. And this space is all about personal growth, mindset, and keeping it real. No fluff. And today, I want to talk to you about something that's honestly changed my life more than anything else. Consistency. Now, we know that might not sound as exciting as success hacks or how to manifest your dream life in like 5 minutes. But let me tell you, consistency is the real magic. And if you're watching this because you've been trying to build better habits, stay motivated, or just feel more in control of your life, then stay with me, because this chat might be the thing that finally clicks. Now, what consistency really is? Let's break it down. Consistency isn't about being perfect. It's not about smashing it every single day or turning into some productivity robot. It's simply about showing up again and again, even when you don't feel like it, even when no one's clapping, even when it feels boring, slow, or pointless. It's brushing your teeth every morning and night. It's making your bed. It's going for that run even when the British weather's doing its usual drizzle and grey skies. It's the unglamorous everyday effort that compounds over time. Why consistency beats motivation? Well, here's the thing. Motivation is fleeting. You can't rely on it. Trust me, I have tried. You wake up one day buzzing with energy, ready to take on the world. You write out your goals, smash a gym session, maybe even post about it on Instagram. But then what? The next morning hits, it's cold, it's grey, your duvet's extra cosy, and the motivation? Well, it's gone. That's where consistency comes in. Because when you're consistent, you don't need motivation. You've trained yourself to do the thing regardless. It becomes second nature, like making a cuppa first thing in the morning. You don't even think about it, you just do it every single morning without fail. I get up, I go to the toilet. As soon as I'm done in the toilet, I go straight to my kettle and I start making my coffee for the day. Well, I say coffee for the day, but realistically I have about 12 to 15 cups a day, which I know is a ridiculous amount of coffee, but that's the way I operate. But that is the first thing, more or less, I do. Always go to the toilet first, then it's always make a brew. And that's consistency. Like, my brain is hardwired that way now because I've done it for such a very long time that if I do anything else first, it's just feeling extremely strange. How consistency builds discipline. Consistency and discipline go hand in hand. Every time you push through and do the task, even when your mind's telling you to skip it, you build a little more mental strength. It's not about the habit itself, it's about who you're becoming. When I first started trying to wake up earlier, I was terrible. I'd hit snooze, I'd tell myself just 5 more minutes, and the next thing I knew, it was nearly lunchtime. But the more I stuck with it, even when I was tired, even when I didn't see results, something shifted. My self-respect grew, my confidence grew. I started to feel like someone who was actually following through with things. And that's powerful because when you become that person, you stop breaking promises to yourself, and that's where real change begins. Consistency creates structure, routine, and freedom. Now this might sound weird, but hear me out. Routine doesn't trap you, it frees you. People think having a routine is boring or rigid, but it's actually the opposite. When you've got structure, you free up mental space. You're no longer wasting energy deciding whether or not to do something. You've already decided, you just do it. Wake up at 6:30, done. Gym on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, done. Journal before bed, done. Suddenly you're not running around like a headless chicken reacting to life. You're leading it. And that routine, it gives you momentum. You start to feel it. You start ticking things off. You see progress, and that builds belief. You go from, I hope this works, to, of course I'm doing this. I'm already in motion. Now, the problem. We all want fast results, right? Here's the truth, and I say this with love. We've all been sold a lie. We think everything should be quick. Instant abs, overnight success, next day delivery, but real transformation, real change, that takes time. And we get discouraged when results don't come fast. So we stop. We restart next Monday or next year. But the ones who win are the ones who keep showing up, even when there's no visible rewards. You plant the seed, you water it, you keep showing up, and eventually it grows. It's the same with your goals. You might not see the results in weeks, 1 or 2, but if you stay consistent, the results will come. Always. So, tips to build real consistency. Alright, let's get into the practical stuff. How do you actually stay consistent? Well, here's what's worked for me. 1, start small. Don't try to change everything overnight. Focus on one habit, one change, nail that, and then add more. 2, make it part of your identity. Stop saying, I'm trying to read more. Start saying, I'm a reader. It's a small shift, but it makes a massive difference. Number 3, use visual reminders. Put a sticky note on your mirror. Use a habit tracker app. Put your gym kit by the door. Anything to remind you of what you're building. Number 4, don't aim for perfection. You're going to mess up. That is life. I've said this in every single video and I will continue to say it in every future video, but failing is just another way of learning. Do not be afraid to fail. The majority of people are not taking a chance on something, and whether it is successful or whether it fails, you are not going to know and you are not going to learn and you're not going to progress in your life without taking the chances. That's life. Just don't miss twice. If you fall off one day, get back on the next. And number 5, celebrate consistency, not just results. Didn't lose weight yet? It doesn't matter. Did you show up? Did you stick to the plan? Celebrate that. That results will follow. So here's my final thoughts. I'll leave you with this. Consistency is quiet. It doesn't always feel exciting. It won't always get noticed, but it's the thing that builds everything that you want. Confidence, health, financial freedom, inner peace, strong relationships, a better future. None of it comes from one big effort. It comes from the small, repeated choices you make every single day. You don't need to be extreme. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. So if you've made it this far, thank you. Now seriously, that means that you're the type of person who's ready to go deeper, and I respect that. If this video helped, give it a like, drop a comment, and let me know what's one habit you're committing to stay consistent with this month. Subscribe for more real talk like this, and remember, success is just the result of small actions repeated daily. You've got to be consistent. Now you've got this. I believe in you. Also, don't forget to go over to my boy Right Track's channel. He talks a lot about the financial things, on how to grow, how to do savings, how to be smart with money. And he goes into a little bit of other things too. It's extremely informative and I definitely recommend you checking this guy out. Now I just want to add one very final thing. I'm actually going to plug something that I created a while ago into this video, and it is my TikTok account, because we are on the topic of consistency and I started this just under 3 months ago. I am a content creator for TikTok. So my TikTok account is called Apekz Yeet, and you will find that I do a lot of baby videos. And what I mean by this is I showcase celebrities, famous people, even cartoon characters, things like that, into real life, realistic baby versions. And I put audio with it, and it's just unique. It's just unique of what I do. So if you do want to check that out as well, I will leave that link in the description below. And without further ado, I hope you have a fantastic day, guys. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and peace.